Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Nahw Lesson 12. So just to summarize what we have done before, in Arabic we have three types of words: nouns, verbs and particles. And using those words we can create two types of sentences, either the nominal sentence or the verbal sentence. And once we have sentences, it is usually the case that we would find a noun or multiple nouns surrounding our sentence, and that noun or nouns would then have a relationship with the core parts or nouns within our sentence. And there are 8 types of relationships: al-mudaf wal-mudaf ilayh, which we talked about, al-mawsuf wal-sifa, al-ma'tuf alayh wal-ma'tuf, and today what we will discuss is number 4, al-mubdal minhu wal-badal. Al-mubdal minhu means the substituted, and al-badal means the substitute. So this relationship is about the substitute and the thing that it is substituting. So the examples: هذه الحياة الدنيا متاع. This worldly life is an enjoyment. So هذه means this, al-hayatu means the life. In this context, هذه, this, and al-hayatu, the life, both are referring to the exact same thing. So in other words, we could have said هذه متاع, this is an enjoyment, or we could have just said al-hayatu dunya mata'un, the worldly life is an enjoyment. Both is having the exact same meaning. So that is what we mean by the substitute and the thing that it is substituting. In that the substitute and the thing that it's substituting both refers to the same thing. To make it more clear, let's look at the next example. Ismuhu al-Masihu Isa. Ismuhu, his name is al-Masih, the Messiah, Isa. Al-Masih and Isa refers to the same person. So we could have just said Ismuhu Isa, his name is Isa, or we could have said Ismuhu al-Masihu, his name is the Messiah. Both gives the same meaning. So the word Isa is then a substitute of the word al-Masihu. So let's look at the grammar. هذه is a noun, al-hayatu noun, dunya is a noun, and mata'un is a noun. So هذه will be mubtada, and that's going to be a nominal sentence beginning over there. And the word mata'un is our khabar, because the khabar is in the state of raf, number 1, and a khabar is usually indefinite. So the word al-hayatu and ad-dunya, those probably are not the akhbar, they are not the khabars, because they are definite. So mata'un is our khabar, and that's our jumla ismiya. Now we have 2 nouns left over. We have to now decide which relationships these nouns are having with the nouns within our sentence. So the word al-hayatu cannot be mudaf ilay, because the word hadi before it is definite. The mudaf, the word before the mudaf ilay, the noun before the mudaf ilay must be indefinite. So al-hayatu is not mudaf ilay. So is al-hayatu a sifa then? So for it to be a sifa, it needs to match in 4 ways. So hadi is feminine, al-hayatu is feminine, hadi is definite, al-hayatu is definite, hadi is singular, al-hayatu is singular, hadi is in a state of raf, it's the mubtada, and al-hayatu is in a state of raf. So they do match in all 4 ways, so we could conclude that it is mawsuf sifa. However, there is a subtle difference in the translation between a sifa and a badal. So a sifa would give a descriptive meaning, and a badal would give a substituting kind of meaning. So in this case, al-hayatu is considered to be the badal instead. Right? So a badal is a noun that is extra to the sentence, and it refers to the exact same thing as another noun. So it can't be a description, because the description would be just a description of another noun, doesn't have to refer to the exact same noun, whereas a badal means we could substitute the one noun for the other noun, and the sentence would still give the exact same meaning. Another point is that after the asma'ul ishara, nouns like hadihi or dhalika, tilka, those group of nouns, those pointing nouns or demonstrative nouns, if the noun after it is a noun that requires a relationship with one of those nouns, then that noun would always be considered to be a badal instead of a sifa. So al-hayatu has the role of badal, and the word hadi would then be considered to be the mubdal minhu. And we have one more noun left over, ad-dunya. And what role does the word ad-dunya have now? So the word ad-dunya cannot be mudaf ilay, because al-hayatu is definite, it has alif lam. So can it be sifa? It needs to match in 4 ways. So is it it matches in gender, both are feminine. It matches in definiteness, both are definite. It matches in encasing, both are in the state of raf, and it matches in number, both are singular. So it could possibly be a sifa. Can it be a badal? So it can't be badal because al-hayatu means the life and ad-dunya means the world. So they are referring to completely different things. So ad-dunya can't be a badal for al-hayatu. So ad-dunya is then a sifa for al-hayatu. And al-hayatu is the mawsuf. Let's have a look at the next one. So ismu is a noun, who is a damir, attached pronoun, al-masihu is a noun, and Isa is a noun. So that's going to be mubtada, the first noun in the sentence, jumla ismiya. Then we know a pronoun attached to a noun is always mudaf ilay, so that noun will then be called the mudaf. So we have mubtada, we need to find the khabar. The word al-masihu is the khabar in this case, and that wraps up our nominal sentence. So we have the word Isa left over, so it's going to have relationship with one of the words in our sentence. So can it be mudaf ilay? So it cannot be mudaf ilay because the word al-masihu is definite, it has alif lam. Can it be sifa? Is the word Isa matching the word al-masihu? Number one. And number two, is the word Isa describing the word al-masihu? So Isa is not describing al-masihu, even though they do match in all the four ways of sifa and mawsuf relationship. But we see that Isa is actually a substitute of al-masihu. So Isa takes the role of badal, and al-masihu will be called the mubdal minhu. The badal follows the mubdal minhu in encasing. So they only need to match in encasing. So if the badal is in the state of raf, the mubdal minhu must be in the state of raf. If the mubdal minhu is in the state of raf, then the badal must be in the state of raf. So just to summarize what we have learned, badal is a noun that refers to the exact same thing as another noun. And then we call that noun the mubdal minhu, the thing that's being substituted. The badal needs to match the mubdal minhu in encasing, and the badal is different to the sifa in that the badal refers to the exact same thing as the mubdal minhu, whereas the sifa describes the mawsuf. So since you are going to have a more advanced discussion on all the concepts that we're having now at a later stage, I just wanted to bring to your attention the four different types of badal, just for your interest. So the badal substitutes the mubdal minhu in one of four ways, either fully, partially, abstractly, or as a correction. And let's look at these examples to see it. So اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم. Yeah, the word sirat is a badal for the word as-sirat. The meaning is guide us to the straight path, the path of those you have favored upon them. So this is a badal for as-sirat, yeah, and it is a partial badal because we're saying guide us to the path, and the path, there are many paths, but which path are we asking for? We're asking for the path that those you are favored upon them. So of all the possible paths that are out there, we are asking for the path that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has favored upon those who followed that path. So sirat is a partial badal of as-sirat. Let's look at the next one. Akaltu khubzan lahman. So in this case, lahman here is the badal of khubzan, and it is a correction. So the meaning is akaltu. This is not in the Quran. Akaltu khubzan lahman. I ate bread, meat. So in other words, the meaning is I ate bread. No, not bread, meat. That's the meaning. Let's have a look at the next one. وَلِلَّهِ عَلَى النَّاسِ حِجُّ الْبَيْتِ مَنِ اسْتَطَاعَ إِلَيْهِ سَبِيلًا. Here in this case, the word man is badal for the word an-nas. The meaning is, and for Allah upon the people is Hijjul Bayti, the pilgrimage of the house, man istata'a ilayhi sabila, whosoever he has the ability to find a path to the house. So of all the people that are out there, those who have a means to go, they should go. So the badal is a partial badal, because the verse is not saying all people must go for Hajj, it's saying of all the people, only those who find a path to go to the house, they should do the Hajj. The next one, يَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الشَّهْرِ الْحَرَامِ قِتَالٍ فِيهِ. So this one is a bit more challenging to figure out, but let's have a look at it. يَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الشَّهْرِ الْحَرَامِ. They ask you عَنِ الشَّهْرِ الْحَرَامِ, about the sacred month. قتال فيه, fighting in it. So in this case, الشهر is the مبدل منه and قتال is the battle. And the type of battle is that it is an abstract battle. So they're asking you about the second month. What about the second month? The fighting in the second month. So قتال and شهر are not exact substitutes of one another in a tangible form, but abstractly there is a connection over there. So قتال is the battle of شهر, but the battle is an abstract battle. Next one, وَسَرُّ النَّجْوَى الَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا. And they, many males, they made secret النجوى, the plot, الَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا, those who oppressed. So the word الَّذِينَ here is the battle for this ضمير inside of here. They, many males, they hid النجوى, the plot, الَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا, those who oppressed. So those who oppressed, they made secret النجوى, the plot. So الَّذِينَ here is the battle of the pronoun over there, and it's a complete battle. They, many males who oppress, they, all of them are the same ones who are doing the act of hiding the plot. For homework, revise today's lesson and complete the exercises on the classroom screen or on page 33 of the workbook. Jazakallah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.